Good morning, it's Mark Barta, and this is Queermosphere, your weekly insight with anything queer. I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend and a great Sunday. It's ready to start the next week because it's right around the corner. Let's check out what I've got for us this week. Trans people can now easily update their gender with the Social Security Administration. New York has made it easier for LGBTQ seniors to access assistance. And the Biden administration expands veteran survivor benefits for same sex spouses. Don't go anywhere. We're just about to get started. The Social Security Administration has announced that it is possible to self-select sex on the Social Security records without the need to provide any legal medical proof of a gender change. A press release explains that a person's self-designated gender does not have to match the legal documents like passports or driver's license, and those who would like to update theirs with Social Security records can apply for a replacement card by showing some sort of documentation of their identity. The Social Security Administration's announcement comes after other federal agencies have made similar changes to be more inclusive to trans and non-binary people. Last year, the State Department announced that non-binary people would be able to have an X on their passports and that trans people would be able to correct the gender marker on theirs without medical certification that they are actually transitioning. The changes made by the Social Security Administration were also announced by Biden's administration in March, which said at the time they would be implemented in the fall. New York has made it easier for LGBTQ seniors to access assistance. New York Governor Kathy Hochul signed a bill earlier this week expanding social assistance for the state's LGBTQ seniors. The new law clarifies that the Older Americans Act of 1965 includes considerations of barriers of isolation caused by racial and ethnic status, sexual orientation, gender identity or expression, or HIV status. The Older Americans Act was put into place to make sure that older people could age in their communities, but too often older LGBTQ people who need social services more often than not are on the street and their cisgendered peers are hesitant in getting help. This is due to a lifetime of discrimination and law-documented exclusion from government programs. This is very important because older LGBTQ Americans are often likely to go back into the closet when seeking the services they need. That is why the legislation like this needs to happen in every state across the country. The Biden administration expands veteran survivor benefits for same-sex spouses. A major policy change from the U.S. Department of Veteran Affairs allows certain same-sex spouses of veterans to qualify for survivor benefits. The VA requires couples to be married for 1 year for surviving spouses to qualify for survivor benefits and 8 years for a higher rate of benefits. Prior to the policy change, which was announced last week, many surviving spouses of LGBTQ veterans did not meet those requirements due to the ban on same-sex marriages prior to the Supreme Court's 2015 decision legalizing same-sex marriage in the United States. Under the new policy, the VA will now count the duration of those same-sex marriages from the point at which the surviving spouse can establish a marriage-type relationship commitment, ceremonies, joint bank accounts, or joint purchase of a home all qualify as proof of a marriage-type relationship. According to military.com, anyone who applies within the next year will get benefits backdated to October 11, 2022, but the benefits are not retroactive beyond that. Last week's policy change follows the VA's announcement last year that veterans who are given a less than honorable discharge due to sexual orientation under Don't Ask, Don't Tell would be eligible to receive full benefits as well. Well, that's it for me this Sunday. I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend and is ready to start the week off fresh. If you've yet to follow me, please do so you get my weekly videos in your feed. Check out LGBTQnation.com. If you see an article that you think I should mention in one of my videos, just let me know in a comment or DM me. And as always, remember to start out by being nice. But if you're just feeling feisty, burn the bitch good. All right, bye.